Okay, just a follow-up video on the games tonight. Crystal Palace 0, West Ham 0 finished. I'm not surprised, but I was expecting a goal from West Ham. But let's just have a look at from the sheet now compared to what's on the stats. So we did say that Crystal Palace create plenty of opportunities, which they have. They had 9 shots, they had 1 on target, which told me that fits in with what I had here. So Crystal Palace, they create plenty of chances, but they don't convert many of them. So that tells you all you need to know about Crystal Palace this season. They've sold a lot of strikers and they haven't replaced them. If you look at their XG on target, 0.05. West Ham have the same amount of shots, had a bit more on target, but didn't manage to find the back of the net, and the sheet will tell you that West Ham are a bit more they get more out of the shots they have on target, but again we're expecting the goal and didn't get them, so that's football, I suppose. And yeah, basically that tells me everything I need to know about that game as what it's for, but I thought West Ham may have put the ball in the back of the net. Lecce Fiorentina. Let's go to the stats on this one as well. So I was actually surprised Lecce did actually come out with the better of the two teams. 1.37 expected goals to 1.25. There's 14 shots on target, on goal, 4 on target, while these had 5 and they had 3. Lecce are fighting for their lives at the bottom of the league, so maybe that was giving them the more agency. They are 3rd from bottom as the league looks. That's Lecce, and they've played single games as Cremonese, so they need the points, and I think Fiorentina are probably safe-ish. 38 games in the league, so there's 5 games left, so well, they're not ruled out. It's going to be very unlikely to get dragged into that relegation battle. So yeah, that's probably why Lecce played a bit more out of character. They need to fight for their lives, so they have the more attacking options, but again 1-1 they finished. So out of 14 shots, they had 4 on target and scored 1 goal, while these had 5 shots, 3 on target, and they scored the 1 goal. When you're looking at the tail of the tape, Fiorentina are a bit more resourceful when it comes to the shots on target and the goals. The fact that Lecce has scored, they will score in games, but yeah, I think it's because of the fact that they are fighting for their lives. They've had the better of the game today. So this is how I predict the games. I did predict 2 tight games, which they were. I was expecting a goal from West Ham, but obviously that didn't come today. I knew Palace would create lots of chances, but would struggle to put them away, which proved right. So yeah, I'm happy with that. To be honest, as I said, I wasn't trading on the games. I was just looking to see how the sheet worked, what it would tell me, and what could happen. This is it. This isn't what will happen. No one can predict that without a crystal ball. But what could happen? We knew it was going to be a tight game. Well, I knew it was going to be a tight game, should I say. I knew that Fiorentina would take more of their chances than what Lecce did. They took less chances but they didn't have many opportunities to score more. While Lecce did obviously fight for their lives. They come out at home. Probably seen Fiorentina as a game they could possibly win and went for it. Crystal Palace, lots of chances. We knew they'd have lots of chances, but struggled to put them away. They haven't got a striker to put them away, and Mateta's come back, but I think he's still trying to fight for full fitness, etc. And say West Ham fight for the lives at the bottom of the league. Not a good result for them, 0-0 if I'm honest. They needed to put some distance between them and Tottenham. They failed to do that, but yeah, you can see why they're struggling. So that's it. Hopefully we've got some games tomorrow, so let's see how it gets on tomorrow.